What's going on? Today I have something to talk about that's pertaining more to my life than anything, but it can influence the way you, maybe your future goals, what you think you're going to do in the next year or two if you're a senior in high school or something, where you think you're headed. But I'm in college right now, and I feel like I fell into a trap. And don't get me wrong, college is wonderful. It's for some people, the people that can afford it, the people that can genuinely go there and absorb information easily and effectively through class, notes, homework, studying. But college is not for everybody. Let me repeat that. College is not for everybody. See, society, they begin to mold us from an early age on. Education, class. You're in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and on up. You get to high school, and they continue to push this traditional education. You get to your senior year, and oh snap, there's two paths I can take. I can take this path where I don't go to college, or I can take this path and spend tens and thousands of dollars on college. When in reality, that's unnecessary. Because think about it. You go to college to learn, be around a ton of other people, learn from those people, and you learn from professors, you learn from homework, books, textbooks. You spend all this money on things you can get on your own path. Now, you can go to college and you can take all the classes in the world, but if you don't pay attention, if you don't absorb that information, like if you don't study it day in and day out and completely absorb that information, you're going to forget it in about 2-3 months. It's going to be gone out your head. By the time the next school year rolls around, most of the stuff you learned is going to be forgotten. I took Chemistry 1 first semester, right? I was new to chemistry. Took Chemistry 1 first semester. Second semester rolled around, I had to take Chemistry 2. This stuff, I forgot most of the stuff from first semester, and this stuff is completely different. It's difficult. Why do I need this in the first place? I'm probably going down the road. I'm going to be helping people. I don't need to know chemistry. In college, they make you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on classes you most likely don't need. Because in reality, if you don't go to college, I'm not pushing, don't go to college, because like I said, it is for some people. If you're really studious and you're one of those people that can go and learn and sit down and be patient and take the time out to study, if you have that kind of discipline, then college will be good for you. But if you're one of those people that aren't disciplined and have that drive to do all of that intensive work, you have to figure out a way to do what you want to do without spending tens and thousands of dollars. Me, I didn't need to go to college. I probably shouldn't have, but I'm stuck now. I'm trapped. I'm going to college. I already spent, thousands of dollars. I have to get a career that's going to pay this off. Hopefully, if I can, kind of manage, not going to college. Going to college while also doing what I love and my passion. Hopefully, I can be really successful with this and no longer need this side. But college isn't for everybody. You can not go to college and read. Read, listen to people talk. Read and listen to people talk, conversate with people, and you can get an effective education that way. You can go to Barnes & Noble, you can go to the library downtown on your free time while also going to work, making money, and starting to build sort of a life of your own. And from there, you can head in the direction that you want to do. And you don't need to go to college right out of high school. Sometimes it takes a while for you to be disciplined enough to actually succeed in college. Some people just aren't ready to go to college right after, high school, because you do a lot of growing. You do a lot of growing after your senior year in high school. You'll change so much. So sometimes college isn't the best step, It really isn't. It wasn't the right step for me. I know it wasn't. But you know what? It's fine, because I'm still learning, and I'm not going to let that wrong move completely changed the direction of my entire existence. But you can not go to college and do all the things you're doing while you're in college for free. And I wish I would have known that because I'm spending tens and thousands of dollars to do something that I can do on my own. College, people don't learn that much in college. You just get a degree, a certificate. But really, if you spend your time wisely and diligently when you're out of college, learning and focusing on exactly where you want to go in life, you can reach for the moon. You can do amazing things. You can, start a business. You can talk to people. You can help people in an abundance of different ways without going to college. Go to college and end up failing. Now you're going to be in tens and thousands of dollars of debt. You're going to be in debt. And debt is hard to come out of. It's hard to come out of. Thousands of dollars, you have to pay a month. I mean, like hundreds of dollars you have to pay a month on top of, rent, utilities, cell phone bills, cable bills, all this. And what if you don't have a job as soon as you get out of college? Because it's difficult to find a job fresh out of college. Some people get in the right fields, but if you're not in the right field to get a job right out of college, you're going to be feeling the pain. So think about if you really need to go to college or not. Consider the fact that you can start your own business. Consider the fact that you can take control of your own life without being influenced so heavily into continuing traditional education. Because eventually it's going to rot and it's going to fall apart and it's going to crumble. College is not going to be around 15, 20 years from now because it's getting too expensive. Tuition is constantly rising. It's constantly rising. So how in the world are we going to pay for that? It's going to be for the rich. So the middle class and down, we're going to have to figure out another way to pay for it. Or do something else with our lives. So keep that in mind and have a day. Life is beautiful. Have a good day. I forgot to say good, but whatever. You understand.